And taking the ball for Detroit, Jack Flaherty. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
About to get started here. Dom Smith stands in.
Designated hitter, number 8, Dominic Smith.
And we're underway here in the home opener. Jackknifes out of the way. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a 1-2 again. That's the ball. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. Just underway here in Detroit. Just missed. And that drops in for a strike. Late with the swing there. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
First baseman, Nick Kurtz.
2 outs, base is empty. Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. And a foul ball. Comes up empty.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Good job to fight that one off.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
2 down, nobody on. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound for the A's in this one, number 61. What do we have on him? Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers.
Kevin McGonigal.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Here's the 0-1. Line drive, base hit, right center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
First pitch swinging. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Pulls the string with the changeup. Struck him out. 1 out, man at first. And now the DH, Riley Green. This to third, Okamoto. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Swings through that one for strike 1. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Line shot into the gap should score at least 1. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. Now the second run is in. It's a 2-run double, and they lead by 2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Inside. Ball 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Way out front for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
This one in the air. Torkelson. And there's one down.
Batting 5th, left fielder Tyler Soderstrom.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Next offering is fouled back. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now 2-2. Stays alive. And that one is downstairs, and the count's full. Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. And that one ripped to left, and that'll do it. Back at Comerica Park, bottom half of inning number 2, Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Swings through that one out in front that time. Gets a piece and stays alive. Struck him out looking.
Batting 8th, catcher Dylan.
Ball. Strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Now it's going to be Matt Vierling. Not close with that one, and that's ball one. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Bloop behind second, and that'll fall for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Looking to extend the play now. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
And a big swing and a miss.
To me, it looks like they're trying to do too much with pitches they shouldn't even be swinging at. It's tough because you want to take control of the game early on, but sometimes that approach can backfire on you.
And down on strikes, and that will end the inning. Back here in Detroit, here's the shortstop at the plate, Carlos Cortez. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Line drive, fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
That one lifted to left. Perez under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler. That one fouled off. Man at second. On the ground. Fair ball. Torkelson steps on the bag. 2 away now.
Up next for the A's, the designated hitter, Dominic Smith.
And that one fouled off. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Step off and looks the runner back to third now. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, did not go. That one misses, and the count is 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, 2 outs. And it gets by him. In to score from third. And they cut the lead to 2.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And that one fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. 1 runs in. The relay to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back at Comerica Park. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Wenzel Perez. Up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Up next for the Tigers, designated hitter, Riley Green.
Back one. Oh.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swings through it for the K. Strikeout number 8.
Next for the Tigers.
And next up for the Tigers, Kerry Carpenter. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's in there at the knees.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
This one in the air center field. Butler has a beat on it, and that is that. On to the 4th. Leading off Brent Rooker.
Right fielder, Brent Rooker.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Vierling takes it in for the out. 1 away.
Up next for the A's, left fielder Tyler Soderstrom.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
0-1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
The 2-1. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run shot, and the A's jump in front. It's 4-2. One down. Now at the plate, Carlos Cortez. Lifted in the air, out to left. Perez under it. 2 away. He's 0 for 1.
For the A's, third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
Check swing. He held up. And that's ball 1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two down, nobody on. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That's ripped into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter, right? Nice job of driving that.
New pitcher for the Tigers, number 51.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
The A's looking to add another. Top half of inning number 4.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Check swing, but he went too far. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Out there to center. Vierling in position. And that is that.
With a noisy laugh around the corner, spitting fire at the box of order. Collect phone 'cause we're all hoarders.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Gleyber Torres. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Good take by Torres.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Ripped on a line. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Up next for the Tigers, third baseman, Cole Lee.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And he swings through that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Tigers.
Here comes Torque to the plate. Struck out looking his first time. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Swings through that one. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now the A's designated hitter, Dominic Smith. Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
You know, these A's really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
0-2 now. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the A's, catcher Shea Langoliers.
And that success against off-speed pitches tells me they're doing a great job of seeing the ball deep, letting the ball travel, and then just trying to use the whole field.
Gets him to chase after that one. Popped up. Torres under it. And there's two down. Next up for the A's, Nick Kurtz. He has, as they like to say...
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. One gets a check swing. Appeal to third. He did not go around. And now 2-1. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Two down, nobody on. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A solo shot. And they add to the lead. It's 5. Two. That's a hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Popped up. Keith settles under this one. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Tigers, center fielder, Matt Beerley.
That misses off the outside edge.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Kevin McGonigal getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Swings over the top of that one. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Back here in Detroit, now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Geloff measures 6 feet 2 inches, 26 years old. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. Swing and a miss. Out towards right center field. Carpenter on the move. And there's one away. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Drew Anderson. He's into the game with the bases empty. Nasty pitch right there. And now it's even 1-1. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one is off the wall. Here comes the throw.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Okamoto in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Man at second. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Yep, I'll do.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 1 out, and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Torres tosses to first, and he's out. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. The 1-1. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. Runner from third in to score. It's 6-2. And in its second with an RBI double.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Runner at second, 2 down. Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single. It's 7-2.
Comes through with the RBI. Solid swing from start to end. Time with everything.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Bo Brisky.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
The 1-0.
Nope, that's inside.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Smith off of first with 2 away. That one drifts inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Goes down looking. Back at Comerica Park. Well, we go bottom 6. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Tigers, designated hitter, Riley Green.
Late with the swing there. The A's leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. You want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts. Now it's the right fielder, Terry Carpenter.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk him.
And that's another strikeout. 8 in a row. Unbelievable. Back here in Detroit, top of inning number 7, Nick Kurtz now at the plate. Just off the outside edge.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
That's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Could be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. And he's got no chance. He's out. A little out front there as he swings through it.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. That's to third. Over to Torres. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back at Comerica Park. Set for the last half of the 7th. Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers. And that one fouled off.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition. Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game.
For the Tigers, third baseman, Cole Heath.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
Ball one.
The Athletics leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th.
He's really
Yo,
tightening
that's
up
a
his
ball.
hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's
Ball.
inside. Make it 18 strikeouts on the day.
Up next for the Tigers.
2 down, bases empty. And next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that is out of play. And there it is. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the A's,
Digging in,
second
number
baseman
20.
Jack Geloff.
That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike 1.
That's a ball.
Just
That's
missed.
strike.
Not even close there. Ball 3. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Oh, 1 now. That clips a corner.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Just missed. In the air, right field. Carpenter makes his way towards it. And there's 2 down. So digging in, Kazuma Okamoto. 1 for 3. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 1.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time. Able to keep those hands back.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field. Pretty well struck. That one back. Up against the wall. And we're back. And here's the catcher, number 13. Foul ball. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
He made it look easy, but I can tell you that was not a favorable matchup.
Next for the Tigers, center fielder Matt Beerley.
Ball. Ball.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Coming up on pitch number 100, probably nearing the end of his outing here, Boog.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
McGonigal now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Runner, yes,
Here
yes.
comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first.
Outside.
Ball outside. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Whoa.
Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw bounces in, and he's safe. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Runner goes again. Popped up, and that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Tigers, left fielder, Winslow Perez.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Nope. Ball 1.
Swings and misses. Struck him. We go to the 9th. Here's the center fielder, Lawrence Butler. And that one is lifted in the air. Vierling settles underneath it. One down.
Up next for the A's, the designated hitter, Dominic Smith.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2. And a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one in the gap or blasting over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field, so that definitely felt good.
And the batter now, Shea Langoliers. Takes it in for the out.
And it may
Up
be a
next
long
for the
shot,
A's,
but a triple
first
here will
baseman,
give him the cycle.
Oh, that fastball drilled him.
Hit in. Take your base.
Up next for the A's, right fielder, Brent Rooker.
A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases.
For the A's,
All loaded
left
up.
fielder,
Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. And first offering is fouled off. Soderstrom checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go. That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should score at least 2. And he's safe at second with a 2-run double.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
No.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position here at the top of the 9th. And another ball. That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Outside corner, there's a strike. And they're all loaded up.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Carlos Cortez. So they turn to their closer, Kenley Jansen.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases.
Smacked into the gap. This could clear the bases. Headed for the plate. That gets by him. He's safe. And they clear the bases. And it's now 12-2. Into third as the triple clears the bases. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Butler in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Okamoto off the first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
And the 0-2. Jansen fires. Swing and a miss. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Now it's the DH, Riley Green. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center, and that'll get down for a hit. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning. Pushing for more, pushing his luck. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And he's out easily. The 0-2. Swings and misses. Just 1 out remaining for the Tigers. Gleyber Torres up to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
And 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
You distant wide across the ocean again.
What a life. It's true that they underestimate you. My life is real. So I'm fronting on them every chance I get, to be honest. Wavy hair, mystique, up in this deep chain with some sick feet. Corner of 10th Street, scoop me in an MPV. I'm holding big. Soloist, vocalist, maestro. This fish grease, recipes, polo. He see us, I was just with G, just like Ryan E. Me and Preem, this history. Young ones of Wayline, Jesus candles, bodega. Always playing some gangsta. Who is that? They gon' say nah. Look at us now, De La Ma, Rick, Ghost and Rick. Big up Big L, Prodigy, True Goy, they live. Martyrs, if you will, a legend has a cartel. I'm on jets with giants, I'm Bill Parcells. PTSD, project trauma still dwells. Happiness gotta be in you, money can't help. So salute to the men that never hit the pin black. We got to the bread and still live to spin that. What a life, I'm a man, I'ma die about it. Feel the pain, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Tell the truth, cause ain't no reason to lie about it. Invisible fingers playing chords on my haunted piano. I'm a man, I'ma die about it. Feel the pain, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Tell the truth, cause ain't no reason to lie about it. Invisible fingers playing chords. Already already classic before you heard it. The spoiler was all my feature verses. I lined it up kinda perfect and then I hurled it. Rhymes in my mind's like pearls and oysters. Boss of bosses, Morpheus on my... The illest style right here, till I got white hair.